Hello, my name is Swiss Bianco. In this video we will have a look at the SIG 322. It's relatively new in the USA on the market. The feedback is a bit mixed. Some had great luck with that pistol, that the item works, and some had problems all over, that the magazine was uneasy to load and gave feeding problems, that the barrel was overly filled with leading and all such problems. This example here for me had to the day not a single of any of those problems. The item shoot is accurate, it feeds, no malfunctions at all. Now, why the SIG 322? In USA for practical pistol training there isn't that much on the market. The Glock offering in 22 still has only a 10 round magazine. The barrel is in the regular model not threaded from the factory, and there is no way to put a red dot on it in a correct way. Then we have the really good Taurus TX22. I like that pistol a lot. That like most of the owners of that gun, the item shoots really well with that 16-17 round magazine. It works really well, has a threaded muzzle, but you can't mount a red dot. They make a red dot version, but there the red dot sits more in the center line, top of the trigger, on top of the barrel, and that just gives you a bit awkward training feeling, I would say. So I did not want to go that route, and as this slightly used 322 came up for sale, I did try to get it and to test that item out. I'm absolutely glad that I did. I'm not in any way sponsored by SIG, and I know SIG had in the past some problems with the quality and all that. That is how that is. Pretty much every company has that, but for this particular version, flawless. The item works, no problem at all. Next is to test out the red dot. There I'm gonna go quite likely with a 6-hour red dot that is made out of polymer, so that the slide weight is not that heavy. So, and then we're gonna see how that works, but so far the accuracy is absolutely nice. The trigger is better than the Taurus TX22, and for sure better than the Glock as well. The sides with the fiber inserts are really well too. The adjustment is a bit uneasy. You need to wiggle a bit around until the item is adjusted correct. But once that is set up, you can shoot the thing really accurate. I was surprised. This is the combination basically from the rather nice grip with the good stippling, the really nice trigger, and the great sights. Of course the barrel is fixed in place. That's gonna help too with accuracy, so that you don't have any problems in that regards. So what is the negative on that pistol? I would say the price could be a bit cheaper. That is how that is. At least it's not a made in Germany pot metal Umarex whatever made thing. It's made in USA, aluminium, polymer and steel parts. Of course they use some MIM steel parts too. That works as long as it isn't pot metal. What is negative is that they did not use insert so that we could change the grip frames without any problems. The item basically is like this, how it is. You can of course take it apart, but you cannot change the grip frame to a different version. That would have been something that I would have preferred, even for that price, that you could switch grip frames whenever say they bring out the olive green version. I like olive green, so that we could simply switch that to olive green. Then the one thing that is a bit strange is the magazine well. The magazine well is pretty nice done. It's not overly flared in a negative way, but the magazine, the flush fit 20 round magazine, fits completely flush, and there is no way to rip the magazine out. Not that I needed that yet, as I say, I did not have any single malfunction with that pistol, with X different ammunition. That was never needed to rip out, but there is nothing to grip. To get a grip on it, no cut out on the like Glock had it in front for a while, or on the side like others do it. Plus the magazine is completely smooth on the bottom too. There you cannot get a hold on it at all. Now SIG gonna bring out a 25 round magazine for that pistol. That magazine I'm gonna test out too, and of course that is then slightly extended by those 5 rounds. That's not gonna stand out really much. 5 rounds in a 22 in a double stack, so that should not stand out, but hopefully there is a design then that you can actually rip out the magazine in case needed, and that's maybe the way to go if you wanna use that gun for more serious use and not only for training, that you get the 25 rounder magazine and be able to rip it out in case needed. That's pretty much it. There is no other negative. The gun works, it's great in the hand. The trigger is something from the best in a 22 that I did shoot in a long time. You can change the trigger shoe part as well. I just left the flat one on it. Quite likely most of the people leave the flat one on it. That works really well. The barrel is threaded and has the thread adapter by the factory with it, and yeah, it works. It's easy to disassemble too, to clean, and so far nothing negative other than the points that I mentioned. Maybe one last point is on the negative side, but I'm sure that's gonna get fixed up pretty soon, is the available holsters, because that gun is not a 22 version of a existing gun. It's not a 365 macro or XL or 320 or whatever. It's something in between, different. There is not a holster. There is not that many holsters around that would fit for now. SIG offers a holster directly. I think one or two versions, but I'm sure the aftermarket company is going to catch up really soon and really fast, because hopefully more and more of those guns are out and working as well as this one, so that the people can enjoy that. And with its 20 rounds in the magazine is simply fantastic. How many times back then, as I was stuck in Switzerland and used the Ruger Mark II, back then I was dreaming if we could improve the magazine so that it would hold more than the standard 10 rounds, and now we have it. And the trigger and the sights are better than back then with that Ruger as well. So that much about the 322. Once the red dot is here, I'm gonna make a second video a bit more about the cleaning and technical details, how it looks inside, how it works and all that. But and then with some more ammunition fired, we check again also on the leading and all that, how the fluting of the chamber did work out. But for now, that's it on the SIG 322.